Yeah, it is easy. At every stage in the series, you look at the positive of what's to come. So after losing the first game, you're kind of feeling, okay, we can. You might have lost the first game, but still a few to go. Now that we 4-1 down, the positive is you want to end the series on a good note. The coach has a long-term vision and has a few ideas up his sleeve, so that affords you an opportunity to play that. So those are the motivation factors. And certainly, you want to end the series on a good note. You want to still have a lot of pride in your own performance for the country. So yeah, there's lots to do.
You're one of the more older than the younger guys over there.
Well, I don't think in one-day cricket we've ever been in this kind of situation. 2008, if I just loosely remember, we were in England and we didn't have a good one-day series there. There's always positives and learning to take from it. We've got a few younger guys in the team who will think, sure, one-day cricket's very tough. But thankfully, I think it'll only get easier for them because we haven't played our best cricket. I mean, we've played decent cricket in patches, but by and large, we've played subpar cricket from what we used to and what we're accustomed to performing. So those are the type of experiences we'll take. The World Cup's not far away. India are probably playing their best team, and whatever experience we get over the 5 games or 6 games that we've played against them, we'll take it to the next time we do play them.
Famous cricketers get away with a lot of other things.
All those type of things, we leave it to the authorities. KG is a fast bowler. We've seen fast bowlers, spin bowlers all get involved when they're bowling, but it's nothing for me to comment on really. It's the authorities got to decide what's within the game and what's not within the game. All we can ever ask for is things to be consistent.
Yes, sir.
Says how it has gone so far in the series.
Well, I think KG's bowled very well, to be very honest with you. Every game he's looked like he's going to pick up some wickets up front. Things haven't gone that way, but he's looked very threatening. In the same token, we've had Lungi come in, and he made his debut in the series. So it's something that he's going to take a lot of experience and learnings from this series. And he's a quality bowler, and we know over time he's going to only get better and better. Although we haven't made inroads up front, I would like to think that we've still managed to restrict India to decent totals. 270, 280 is not an overwhelming total, but it's been the batting that unfortunately we haven't been able to string enough big scores together to get us to those totals whenever we needed to chase. So I think the bowling, we haven't made inroads up front, but we still managed to control the back end of the game. I think in every game, the last 20 overs or 15 overs of their innings hasn't run away from us. And as I said, 280, 270, 280 is not a massive total. So the guys have done decently well.
No, I was asking more because Otis Gibson said
Start of play.
I've been very impressed with Aiden on the field. He's very composed. He has a good idea of what he would like. Obviously, as a captain, if you don't score runs, the first thing that gets attributed to you is, is the captaincy affecting your batting? Certainly happened to me when I was playing, and I can see every captain I've played under the same cliche question gets put on the guys. Aiden he's still young in international cricket. Obviously, it was a great opportunity for him to captain. I think he's learned so much from his captaincy as well as batting and being captain in international cricket. He's only going to get better. He's a world-class player, and he's got starts, and I have no doubt and full confidence that over time if he is captaining, the more he captains, the easier it'll get for him. But he's a quality player, and I think over time he'll come good.
Yes, Dave.
You know what? We've managed to win a lot of games with whatever combination we've used. We went with 6 batters with 2 all-rounders, and I don't think it's the fault of the combination. Unfortunately, those of us batting in the top 6 haven't managed to get the big hundreds that are match changing. So I wouldn't. I never thought of it in that manner, to be very honest with you. So I can't really give a decisive opinion on it. But I do feel that the top 6 guys, we haven't clicked, or we haven't got the momentum that we wanted in our batting to make it easier. 270, 280, as I say again, is not a total that is beyond any batting reach. So I think the combinations we've had has been fine. It's just unfortunately those of us up front haven't done it.
So we did, then we sorted it out. But
Well, we've managed to have decent starts. First 10 overs hasn't been too dramatic generally. Certainly their spinners have played a big role in picking up. I think they're the highest wicket takers in the series, which is not very common. But they've bowled well, and we took our first, for what it seems like, we took our first 3 games to adjust to. We've got better since the last 3 games. The last 2 games we've played decently well against their spinners. But I think they've been the difference, to be quite honest with you. I mean, they've picked up wickets in the middle period, and that's kind of there's no better way to stop the scoring than to pick up wickets.
Those 2 guys missing.
Well, all 3 certainly would be a huge loss for any team. AB obviously missing the first 3, and Quinny not around, and Faf now for the rest of the game since the first one. Faf is a brilliant captain, and he's been one of our most consistent players in ODI, so yeah, it's a very big loss to not have him around. And in saying that, it's given an opportunity for the coach to see other guys who probably were on the peripheries with his vision of 2019, with the vision of 2019 World Cup. So we've definitely missed Faf. I mean, we know what a quality player is.
Yes.
What is essentially your data?
Well, who's fit or not, I'm not 100% sure on Chris Morris. Obviously, he has some medical stuff for that. But with the test series being so close by, I'm sure the coach will be keeping the workloads in mind.
Yes.
One of the silver linings of losing a few matches like we have is you can throw out all the different learnings that you're going to take. In this series, probably what's highlighted is we haven't managed to score runs in the middle period due to their spinners bowling pretty decently, and the younger guys in our team and everybody basically learning a lot more about themselves and playing spinners. There's never been an issue before, even when we've played wrist spinners or any other spinners, quality spinners in the world before. But the silver lining is when you lose matches, it highlights it, and it's only gonna motivate you to get better at it. So when it comes to other series or World Cups, when we're better prepared for it. So I think that's one learning that we can take. Also, we've won so many series in the past, back to back, and we were very fortunate like that. And none of us ever took it for granted. So to lose a series like this, get your feet back on the ground. As a one-day unit, you're always searching for certain things here and there. And I'm sure this has given us that impetus to, when you're playing well, if somebody has a brilliant innings, cracks can be covered. But when you lose in this manner, whatever adjustments need to be made, you focus on it more. And for me, that's a very positive thing. That's learning that anybody takes, whether it's in sport or business or whatever. It's a healthy situation in one respect, and that's the respect that the positive you can take from it.
Good.